scrolling. What once was a pen or a book or a mug or a lover's touch in my hand has turned into a Velcro grip to my phone. It's that, oh, I think my phone's vibrating right now, phantom that's out to get me. It's that, wait, I have to catch up sense of nothingness that plagues us. Creating is the core, right? Consuming is the core, right? Contributing to conversations is the core, right? Wrong? My core feels rotten. My brain quite fried. The lack of breathiness between work and play and commutes and stress, and I needed something small and subtle, reminiscent of an overabundance of thoughts, a thing you don't necessarily have to pay attention to, that fits in your palm as perfectly as a phone, a pocket dictionary from 1901.
Now, in order to read this tiny vest lettering in this vintage dictionary, that's going to hopefully replace my phone this week. I need to be able to see the words. So I just want to say
a big thank you to VOOGLAM for sponsoring today's video.
VOOGLAM has so many glasses styles to choose from that are genuinely unique to your personal aesthetic. From cyberpunk to boho to retro and dark academic silhouettes, they're aligned with your prescription, or if you're just in the market for cool frames that make a statement, there is an abundance to choose from.
I genuinely love getting new glasses, especially now that I went and got my actual prescription. I could see TVs, I could see things that are far away, I could drive at night, and I think it's so sick to be able to kind of interchange glasses. Obviously, you guys know I love glasses. I love having on little fresh things to match all of my outfits, and I feel like because of the fact that these are very affordable, it makes it super easy to be able to kind of mix and match without feeling like you're kind of straining your eyes in the process, because there's a difference between having really good cutie glasses and then having really cute cutie glasses with your prescription and being able to actually see what you're doing. I'm gonna be implementing these into my wardrobe
because I am always switching up my vibe dependent on what inspires me that day, so having frames to back me up when I'm in a more studious mood, I gravitate toward these glasses that are more in line with the Harry Potter universe. They give off professor who loves reading, problem solving, and nitpicking your homework assignment. The frames are light and soft with a special attention to comfort, easy to wear while studying or working, and definitely my go-to while wanting to feel and be productive. Or when I'm having an edgier moment, I'll throw on these wide black rimmed frames to emulate a cool girl who can't be bothered. She's got a story to write and people to see, and she might even go to a concert this weekend while wearing these to block out the strobe light. With a super square shape, this style is perfect for blue light blocking, progressive, and transition lenses, so you can wear these indoor and outdoor in any sunlit situation. Or my favorite style pairing to match my normal, regularly scheduled programming self has touches of vintage charm mixed with girly meets dark and mysterious vibes. These glasses make me feel like I can conquer the world. Firstly, I can see perfectly as my prescription is embedded into the lenswear, but my personality finds its way into the poiseness of these pointy edges. The black frames and gold stems fit well on my face and with my jewelry and accessory collection. This specific shape is best fit for those who enjoy a wider fit on the face. The butterfly style gives a unique silhouette to your makeup, and I found that it complements my signature winged eyeliner super well. Other than black, these come in an array of different colors, and if I were to get more pairs, this would certainly be my most easy decision, due to how fairy-like and whimsical they make me seem.
So if you're in the market for some new glasses, whether or not you have your own prescription or you're just looking for something cute, VOOGLAM definitely has you covered. They have so many different styles, so many different everything. You can use my code BF15 for 15% off of VOOGLAM. Everything's going to be linked in the description, and I'm really excited for you guys to get yourself a pair of cute new frames. This past week or two, I have been dabbling in replacing my phone with this pocket dictionary. My case study has not fully commenced,
but here are sort of the starters of how we can effectively replace scrolling with flipping. Bring back continuous thought streams. Not a book that you have to follow. You know, like this dictionary is not in chronological order. Well, I guess it technically is in alphabetical order, but your brain can be stimulated, but it's also not fixated on a set series of things, aka words. Broadens the feeling of doing something, and it fits in your hands exactly the same as a phone would. Now, this also allows consciousness and learning, and it's nothing too upsetting or disturbing to read. Also, it is not super disassociative. Storybooks or novels that make you forget where you are and what you're doing. Let's pretend you're on the train reading a book and you actually forget you're on the train and then you miss your stop. Or maybe you have that New York City internal clock where you kind of open your eyes the stop before you're supposed to get off. That's kind of where we're trying to fit with this case study of sorts.
Really need to find footing in having this become ritualistic for me. Perfectly fitted for my hand, perfectly knowledgeable for my mind, but I will not lie, I have still been very addicted to my phone. I lay at night on the couch or in between work calls or in between lunch and breakfast, and I'm still actively going to my phone, which is the most frustrating thing, because why wouldn't you want to go to this nice little sized item? But it's because I guess social media doesn't exist on here. I chose this medium just because I love books. I do like reading. I obviously love writing, but I have so many different journals that mean so many different things to me, and I compartmentalize all of my thoughts. All of those thoughts exist in so many different books. For instance, this is my content and bullet journaling journal. This is strictly a manifestation journal. This is my diary slash poetic-ish styled journal. This is my spell casting and writing prose, I guess, style journal. This is what I hope will end up being my miniature commonplace journal. These are my older journals that I kind of refer to when I need inspo, witchcraft advice, maybe some sort of comparison between the pages of what instances I was at this point in my life versus what instances I am at this point in my life. And this is a book that I really want to get started, but I'm not entirely sure where to begin. I also have a bigger pocket dictionary that matches this exact same color palette as this one. I feel like this exercise seems so easy. All you have to do is replace your phone with this little pocket device. But there's still this addictive trait inside of all of us that we accidentally allowed into our lives, and it's just to be overstimulated by pretty much everything. And I think that's why a lot of us are often falling in these ruts, or we're in these weird moods, or we're just consuming way too much at such a high speed that we don't even have time to think about anything else. And I think that really sucks. Sitting on passing thoughts or actually actively engaging in conversations that don't seem so, okay, forgot about it. Oh, I forgot I even wrote that to you. Oh, no, no. When I was younger, and I'm sure when we were all a little bit younger, our conversations meant a lot more. And I don't mean this in a way where our conversations now don't mean much, but I remember a lot of conversations that I've had with friends, or just random thoughts or conspiracy theories that I found interesting. And I think we were able to have those conversations at such like a broader level. It's deep at the same time. The topic of today's iChat would be aliens. Aliens exist. And it was so cool to just sit there and talk to friends about aliens and what we think they look like, how we think they act, what would happen if we ever got abducted by aliens. Now we're talking about aliens, and we're also talking about life, and we're also talking about plans, and we're also talking about how you make your coffee and why that's the wrong way because I do it this way. And it's just so much. Hopefully in the next bunch of vlogs, I'll be able to give you a more concrete synopsis of whether or not this fully worked for me, because right now it's working in a way that I wish it would work even more, but I'm still forcing myself to do this. Now, instead of this one being from 1901, it is from 1938. Obviously, there's so many words in here that maybe we don't use, or there are interesting words in a pocket dictionary that maybe would be used in the passing of time, where you would whip this out of your briefcase or, you know, your shoulder, shirt, coat, waist jacket, and if someone said something, you can find it. Just so fascinating, because these are short descriptions. Now, if we go online and we look up these words, they have so many meanings. It's like, if you use it in this context, it's this meaning. If you use it in this context, it's that meaning. Here are synonyms, here are antonyms. Now, I also think I didn't really cover the fact that I bid on these on eBay, and I guess for my exercise in general of fully replacing my phone with pocket dictionaries is the fact that I want to expand my mind more while also slowing it down. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that maybe you kind of see yourself within this, whether or not it's trying to find better ways to better yourself or just finding different ways to create. Thank you again to VOOGLAM for sponsoring today's video, because if I didn't already look mysterious waiting in line at Dunkin' Donuts reading a 1901 Webster's Dictionary, I also look quite mysterious in my new lenses. You can use code BIA15 for 15% off, and all of their links will be in the description box. Please let me know in the comments if you want to try something like this, or if you have tried something like this, or if you have any other ideas on how to stimulate your brain to not make it overstimulated, but to have a better long-lasting effect on your mental health. Till then, I hope you all have a very fabulous week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!